So Dave, one of the strategies to be actively, intentionally reaching and serving refugees and immigrants and so forth are...
Yeah. So these are special opportunities, I think, for the community, Christian church, the church community, to gather around this issue. The 4 key words I like to use are: one is community, second is stewardship, prayer, and then welcoming, obviously. So the first one is just community. Oftentimes when people are engaged in this type of ministry, they feel alone. Yeah, because it's been their personal passion. They want to see someone in need, they want to go do something about it, and they think, am I the only one out here trying to do this? And maybe they're using their own money, whatever it might be. So part of this is saying, who can I get to come with me? Oftentimes I use the phrase, involvement breeds commitment. And it means the more I can get someone engaged, come and see what God is doing here. Yeah, that's right. And so then that builds the heart. Once I see what's going on, I call it dirt under the fingernails a little bit, get engaged. And so that builds community with then you start to, why didn't this person is doing this too, or this other person is doing this ministry, and we can come together and encourage each other and build each other up. So that's the first key part of a welcomer group. It can be in my own church. It could be a number of groups cooperating together of us in different churches. That's maybe even stronger, actually, as it's several of us working together. It could be weekly, maybe within my church or friends, or maybe monthly as a group of us all gather, something like that.
But the baseline is community.
Community is, don't be alone doing this. There are
You get this.
yeah.
Get sidetracked.
Yeah. You can really burn out fast. So that's the first. Second is stewardship. And so again, it's the idea of best practices, learning together what's working, what are the hardships, what are the joys, what are the successes you're having. How did you do that? How did you find that relationship or that profession or whatever? So stewardship is sharing those resources that we're learning together as a community. So there's I found the answer, so I'm going to keep it to myself here. No, nobody, we want to share how we can all be better together doing this ministry. And also stewardship of just my resources, also personal resources. Most of these people also are investing strongly themselves from their own funds. Huge resources, you can imagine. So we have community, you have stewardship, and then you have prayer. Also, so they're praying together for these refugees, these immigrants, these...
area. I mean, so you're fighting any spiritual forces, and you need spiritual breakthrough.
Yeah, so again, the group, we're praying together for, God, give me a relationship with this individual where I've met. Give me a breakthrough in this resource I need for this agency, or give me, God, be gracious, whatever it is. There's a number of things we can be praying for refugees and immigrants. So community, stewardship, prayer, and then finally, this is automatic, but welcome. So actually do the ministry you're trying to get others to be involved with. It's not just something I'm talking about. Yeah, we should really go do something and help those guys. No, I'm involved in it, front line. And that's what a welcomer group is, practitioners. These are people that are out there in the street, in the community. That's one of the things Jesus did. It says he was going to all the villages and towns with the gospel. He was going to them. He was going to the Samaritan woman. He was going to where they are. He wasn't waiting for them to kind of come and find him or find these resources. So that's what being a welcomer is going out. So community, stewardship, prayer, and then welcoming.
So beloved, there are wonderful strategies to reach out. We have to reach out. Don't be alone. Gather around you those who are interested, those like-minded, who can serve with you and alongside with you and keep you accountable and keep you from sidetracking and burning out. But then stewardship of the resources that God gives you, and God, as you're faithful, the Lord will give you even more. But first and foremost, prayer. Be before the Lord in His presence and seek heavens to open the gates to cause breakthroughs, whether it's spiritual breakthroughs in the lives of people or material resources, legal, legislative. But God is on the move and He wants His people to pray. And finally, welcome. Do it. Go about, reach out, and God will bless you. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks.